Hey everyone, it's Alex. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to Makeup Monday. This time around I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial focusing more on gray, silvery colors. I'm going to be using my Karity Cosmetics matte palette along with the Urban Decay smoked palette. So if you have those or have either of those, this would be the time to pull them out if you're going to do this along with me. And we'll just go ahead and get right into it. I have already moisturized my face using, I just keep clanking and everything, using my Simple skincare, so I can put it closer. It's what it looks like. I like it. I keep saying that I need to get a new bottle because I do. And I have also primed my eyes using my Urban Decay primer potion, and I have like these little sample ones, and this one is in Sin. I just felt like using those because I've had them for a while and I'm going to start using them before they go bad. So, I am starting off going into the Karity Cosmetics palette. I'm using the matte one, and I'm going into this beautiful silver shade up here. I believe it is called Sinful, and I'm just going in with my e.l.f. This is the Shadow C brush, and can't see anything, so I'm just picking up that on my brush. And I'm just going to start patting that all over my lid. And again, I like doing patting motions because for me that means less fallout on my cheeks and right under my eyes. I used to do sweeping motions, just like brushing it on, sweeping it on. But I don't really do that so much anymore. And I really haven't in a long time just because of all the fallout. And patting it on, I feel like it really helps lock it into place with that, with your eyeshadow primer. So just build that up to the color intensity that you like. If you like it more toned up, tone it up. If you like it a little bit more toned down, do that. And this is a matte. Again, this is like the matte matte shadows. And so you might be wondering why I would use like a shimmery primer, eyeshadow primer. Again, the only real reason is just because I've had it and I want to use it. It doesn't really, it shows up like a little bit underneath, but nothing like too crazy or too terrible of shimmer. So just in case if you were wondering like why I would do that. So then what I want to do is just take this is like a blunt end blending brush. You can just use any fluffy blending brush that you have and just blend out that line so it's not so harsh of an end. And then I'm going to go into my Urban Decay Smoked palette. And again, if you don't have either of these eyeshadow palettes, you can't afford them, you don't, maybe they're colors you don't all like fully want, just find anything in your collection that is somewhat similar. So in here, I'm going to try and not have that fall out. I'm going to go in the shade Mushroom right here. It's just like a really pretty shimmery gray silver color. Everything falls. So I'm just picking some of that up on a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to pop that just in the very outer portion of my eyelid and bring that into the crease and just rock it back and forth until you get your desired color payoff. So you notice that I have a matte lid with a bit of a shimmery crease color, and that's what I'm doing. You can obviously do it opposite if you would rather have shimmery on the lid, matte in your crease, and like going into your transition color. That's completely up to you. You do whatever you feel is best. This is just, I did this look the other day and I don't know, I really liked it. And I didn't film a tutorial because I was like, oh, what if it doesn't turn out right and I just filmed that for nothing? But then I really liked it and I'm like, oh, I should have filmed it. So now I'm like, I'm going to film it. So then going back into the Urban Decay Smoked palette, I'm going to go into the shade Backdoor. It's a really pretty matte chocolatey brown. And I'm going, it's the one right next to Mushroom. And I'm just taking a fluffy blending brush, picking some of that up just a little bit. And this is going to be like my transition color a little bit. And it's just going to go just on the very, very outer part of that Mushroom shade. It's very, very light. You might not really be able to see it, but I can see it. I don't know if you can really see it or not. I just did it on this eye. But I really like that. I just think that it adds just a little bit of more color and just, I don't know. I just thought it was nice. So get that all. Wow, that side is very high compared to the other side, but that's okay. So then also going back into, it's hard to turn around. Going back into this palette, I'm going to pick up the shade Kinky, and that is going to be my brow bone highlight, and I'm just going in with this fluffy brush and popping that right under my brow bone. And again, this is also a matte shade. The only shimmer that I really wanted was just that little bit of the mushroom in the crease color. So then I'm also going to do that right in my inner corner. I'm just going to pick some of that up and just pop a little bit of that there, just so that way we have just a nice light, bit of highlight. Nothing too crazy, nothing too overpowering. Nothing like that. So that is the eyeshadow look. And the next thing that I'm going to do is my eyeliner, my mascara, and then I will come back and we will do the face and the lips together. Okay, so now I'm just concealing a little bit of my face because I have some major breakouts from stress and just, feminine things. So I'm just trying to conceal a little bit of that, and then as soon as I'm finished with that, I will be showing you guys what I used for eyeliner, mascara, and, all sorts of things like that. I'm using my fingers today. Sometimes I use my fingers, sometimes I do different methods, like with a brush. I think I showed you guys in my full face makeup where, my whatever it was, foundation, I was like, what's this stuff called? It was from when I was like really, really tan, which I'm not anymore. And so I'm just trying to just distribute that. I know that some of you are probably cringing at the fact I'm using my fingers. I just wash my hands. Like, it's my personal products. So, it's not like something I would use on someone, or it's not like I would do that on, someone's face or anything. So, just wash my hands there. So now that I have that all in place, what I wanted to talk about was I used my Bare Minerals Lash Domination ink liner on my top lash line. So that's what I used for my lower lash line. It's probably really hard to see that I'm wearing something because it's so light, but it's this Starlooks Ultra Olive Gem Pencil. I'll show you like a swatch on the back of my hand. That's what it looks like. It's a really pretty shimmery green color, light olive color, like I said. So I just have that on my very lower lash line. I started off with my Mally Volumizing Mascara, and then I used my Calvin Klein 1 on top of that. And then I went in with my Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer in the travel size, and a natural medium. So then the next thing that I wanted to do is take a little bit of my e.l.f. Tinted Moisturizer. This has SPF 20, and this is in the shade, it's on the bottom, Porcelain. I'm pretty sure it was like a super light one. So I'm just taking just a little dollop of that just because I do already have moisturizer on. What's that stuff called? Major brain fart. Can't really think. So I'm just putting that on my face using my fingers. Putting that all over. And again, I'm only using like a little bit of this today just because I already do have a moisturizer on, but I just wanted just a little bit extra with a little bit more coverage. This isn't like a full coverage, it's just a tinted moisturizer, which just means it moisturizes your face, but it also has just like a little bit of color to it. So then any extra I have, I'm just going to bring down my neck a little bit just to blend everything in, and so I don't, look so crazy. So then the next thing that I want to do is just take a little bit of my tone correcting powder from e.l.f. and just take a big kabuki brush, just swirl it in all the colors, and just put that all over my face just to even out any skin color pigmentation issues, because I do have naturally very red cheeks, which can be pretty annoying, but you know, it's life. It happens. We all have things that we probably don't necessarily like, but you know. And the next thing that I want to do is I actually want to line my lips. I'm going to use my NYX Deep Red lip liner. And I go like really slow with this because I like to be really precise. So if you don't like lip lining, just fast forward a little bit. And what a look. So I really like to be very precise around my lips because I really like to have just that nice, my point show. Like my Cupid's bow. And then I just fill it in. And I'm not worrying about being too precise with filling in just because I am going to be going over that with a lipstick, but I do want to do the rest of my face first. I just wanted to take care of that. So for bronzer, I'm going in with my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I'm just going with my e.l.f. powder brush. I'm going to pick some of that up and just go all around the perimeter of my face. Make sure that you get into your hairline because you don't want to be walking around and just have, you know, your face and then this weird finish. So don't worry about getting close to your hairline. You know, I would say that that's just probably, you know, the best thing you could do. And I like to take it all around the perimeter of my face. So, and I like to work, you know, just like in different, I don't know, I do it differently than a lot of people I know. There's really no right or wrong way, you know, for applying it. It's just however you are most comfortable and what you like. The stuff that really, can't talk. The thing that I really love about this is the scent, because it actually does smell like chocolate, and I just think that it smells really nice. So I'm just taking a little extra and just not really contouring a whole lot, but just, you know, just like barely. And then same thing with the other side. Going in with the left hand now, my not writing hand. And that pretty much completes the bronzer. Make sure that you bring it down your neck. If you want to add some onto your chest, you do you. And then the next thing that I want to do is go in with my blush, and I'm using my Wet n Wild brush, and I'm going in with my NYX blush in the shade Cinnamon. Ooh, probably can't see that at all, but you know, that's what it is. And this is what the color shade looks like. And because it is just a really, it's orange. So what I want to do is just use a very light hand, just pick just a little of that up and tap off any excess, just because you don't want to put too much on. And just lightly start applying it and bring it back. And same thing with the other side. And if that's enough for you, then you'll be finished. For me, I would like to see a little bit more. Actually, you know, I do want to swatch this for you guys, just so you guys can see the color. So like it does look like that, but it's also very, you can blend it out. So it's not so crazy and orange. So because I don't want to be walking around with like just like orange on my cheeks when I'm already going to be having a bright red lip. So that to me looks fine, and you can see by my brush that you can tell it's a little orange. Plus, I think this brush has like a pink tip, like the tips of it are pink, anyways. So now what I want to do is, just because that this is it's a bit, it's a bit much. I want to just go on with my e.l.f. Total Face Brush, and I'm just going to just kind of bring everything together, take off maybe any excess product that I have, just go all around my face. And then the last thing that I want to do before lips is I want to go in with my highlight, and I want to go in with my Hard Candy bronzer. This is in the shade Tropics. I don't know if you guys can really see that or not, but it's a cute little mini version, and I'm going in with my small e.l.f. Stippling brush. It looks like this, looks like that, really nice. And I'm just going to pick up some of that, tap off any excess, and that is going to be my highlight. And I really like this, especially when I'm like really tan, because it gives off such a nice just glow. And so I'm just putting that, highlighting. I like to just kind of press it on first and then kind of sweep it on. I like to do kind of like a C motion, and then go in with some more if you need more. And like, I don't know if you guys can really see it because it is kind of light, and I'm also kind of really like buffing it out, but it's really pretty. And I'm going to take some on my finger. I'll just do a swatch of it for you. Like, why not? It looks like that. So I don't know how good you guys can really see it, but I like it. And I'm just going to put some of that on just the tip of my nose, just barely, and then highlight my Cupid's bow. So then the very last step, of course, is our lipstick. I am going to go in with my Kate from Rimmel in the shade number 1. Looks like this. And that completes the makeup tutorial. This is what it ended up looking like. I think I'm going to just go in and just kind of brush my eyebrows down again just a little bit, because, when I was using my stippling brush, I did kind of mess them up, so I just wanted to take care of that. But anyways, this is the makeup tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed this. I'll zoom out a little bit now. I hope that you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have any like themes, color choices, or anything like that you would like to see for like eyeshadow looks, or something. Don't forget to share this video. This maybe could be helpful for someone trying to figure out how to incorporate some grays or silvers into their looks. I have lipstick on my teeth. That always happens. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already, because it's free. Make sure that you open up the description box for the links for my blog, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. Make sure that you follow me on all of those. I update those all pretty frequently. I'm working on trying to update my blog more, but now that I'm starting my master's, all I do is read and do homework, and go to class. So I'll work on it though. And then of course, make sure that you turn on your notifications so you can be notified anytime my videos go up, so you can watch them. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow for Tutorial Tuesday. I'm really going to try. I wanted to film one last week. I think last week I missed, but I was just so busy and I just had no time to film. So, yeah, but anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this. Hope that this was helpful. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. If not, I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.